What's going on, everybody? We should be live here. So, Giants dodged game 3. Giants lost first 2. And they finally get a win. I guess they're going to run Rip Vin. Yeah. Vince Coy was definitely the greatest announcer ever. It's the sad year that he passed. 94, that's a great life, though. Definitely the greatest announcer ever, though. Maybe not even just baseball, all of sports. Yeah. Sad to see that he went. Hunter Pence calling the game. That frustration Hunter Pence. Gonna be network showcase, I guess. Giants 19 and a half games back the NL West. So, yeah. So yesterday the Giants traded Darren Ruff. No, not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Darren Ruff for J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis making his Giants debut tonight. Juan Soto went to the Padres, of course. I knew he was going to go to the Padres. Soto and Bell both in the same package. It's crazy. I think Soto's actually making his debut tonight. Mr. Reyes versus Cobb tonight. Yeah, try something different because the audio is off. Okay, hopefully that made it a little better. Yeah, but this now. So reset.
Welcome back to Oracle Park. Ready for baseball tonight. Giants and Dodgers.
Final test. Let's do this.
Four-game series as we get you right. Welcome back to Oracle Park.
Okay, that sounds good. So Dodgers lineup today is Mookie Betts leading off, like always. Trey Turner batting second. He has a 288 average, 5 homers, 13 RBIs, and 40 career games against the Giants. Freddie Freeman batting third. Max Muncy batting cleanup. Trace Thompson batting fifth in center field. Gavin Lux, who was rumored if Soto went to the Dodgers to get traded to the Nationals, batting sixth at second base. Miguel Vargas making his debut for the Dodgers, batting seventh. He's DHing. James Outman batting eighth. He's in left field, and Austin Barnes catching and batting ninth. And Alex Cobb is on the mound for the Giants tonight. Cobb, it's been an interesting season. This is his 16th start. He has a 3-5 record, 4.06 ERA, but that's not really the whole story. 255 opponent average. He's on 82 innings. In those 82 innings, even up exactly 82 hits, 85 strikeouts, and 23 walks. And he has a 1.28 whip. He has 11 strikeouts in his last 4 games. So Betts leads off. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside. 1-0.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch, Hunter, if for the reason that you just laid out.
Way inside. So Betts is a 270 average, 24 homers, 55 RBIs. He had a great night last night. Betts takes strike one.
And the Dodgers have the lowest chase rate in the sport.
Yeah, and honestly, Alex Cobb has been more get you out in the strike zone. You can see right there the fastball's got a lot of horizontal movement, starts it off.
Betts hits a fly ball to left field. This should be playable. It is. It's in the park for Gonzalez. 1 out. That's how this game gets started. 3-pitch out for again to Mookie Betts. So Alex Cobb's a sinker ball. He throws a sinker, a splitter, a knuckle curve. That's it. Opponents are batting 429 against the knuckle curve, 226 against the splitter, and 262 against the sinker. Splitter has been his best pitch, definitely. So he gets most of his strikeouts with. Trey Turner takes strike one. Turner batting 309. That's normal for him. He always bats over 300. 17 homers, 76 RBIs. It's 0-2 to Turner.
He's currently on another 20-game hit streak. The only other player to have 2 20-game hit streaks in the same season since what he's done this year is Ichiro in 2001, his MVP season.
And one of the most impactful
The 0-2.
In a lineup that
Swing and a foul. Count stayed 0-2. Giants defense, the 26th best defense in the MLB, 4th worst. Bart catching, Bell at first, Flores at second, Dixon Machado at short, J.D. Davis at third. Who left right in the outfield is Gonzalez, Bryce Johnson, Major League debut, and Austin Slater in right, and Alex Cobb, of course, on the mound.
We'll see how things play out. That's been one of the areas where the Giants
Another 0-2. Swing and miss, strike 3. 2 down the first, and Cobb has his first strikeout. Okay, and he got it with the splitter that time. Actually, a loop on from the other one. And he got it with the splitter. Okay. Freddie Freeman fouls off the first pitch.
who just before the All-Star break heated up and has stayed hot ever since. He has hit his way.
Freeman batting in the 300s. I know 327 average for Freeman. 15 bombs, 68 RBIs. And most of those home runs and RBIs came right before the All-Star break and right after. He's been red hot for a while now.
It seems like it mattered to him, and it's been impressive to watch his at-bats just professional all the way around.
The 0-1
A one from Alex Cobb misses up and away.
is high. 1-1.
Freeman, a big part of the Dodgers' Major League best record since July 1st, 23-5.
I seem to learn to stop shifting Freddie Freeman. 2-1 to him. Because this series, he's done this so much times. He's just poked the ball to the left side. And the Giants had the shift on, so it's a base hit. You need to stop shifting Freeman. His last 19 games, Freeman's batting .466. He takes high again, 3-1.
Eventually make the All-Star team, but he wasn't initially selected.
Yeah, there were a couple of Dodgers that were left off the squad early on, including their catcher Will Smith. And you can't just have 9 Dodgers starting the All-Star game.
The 3-1.
There were a lot more that could have made a case.
Ball for Freeman. It's a 2-out walk. And the Dodgers have their first base runner. Now bringing Max Muncy.
And that's the thing with Freddie. He's got power. He can hit for average, and he doesn't chase. He doesn't swing anything out of the zone. Really just been one of the best all-around hitters in the game for a long time.
Base runner for Los Angeles now for the 2-time All-Star Max Muncy.
Muncy's had a down season, but against the Giants, seems like he's batting .600. 162 average, 10 home runs, 34 RBIs for Muncy. Only a .312 on base percentage. Well, not only. It's not horrid, but .312 on base percentage.
A ton, but it's there, and he has used the curveball to start.
Muncy fouls it back. 0-1. That was a sinker.
When you get word of information like this, Hunter, say you're a Giant. Let's turn the Wayback Machine back to 2015. You're still out there. And you see the success that Cobb has had.
Cobb's velo has increased. His sinker averages about 95. His splitter averages about 90, and his curveball averages about 84. Splitter's his most useful pitch. Well, his best pitch. One's only been 226 against it. It's in the dirt. Gets away from Bart. Freeman will not go anywhere.
Because hitting is a game of anticipation. Alex Cobb, his stuff it's a 96-mile-an-hour running fastball with a 90-mile-an-hour split. You got to choose one and be all in. So you can definitely use that information.
Yeah, you mentioned looking curveball early. So over his last 2 starts, Cobb has thrown his curveball 17 times. Doesn't sound like a lot.
The 1-1 to Muncy.
But 14 of those have been for strikes, including 9
Muncy took a big swing at that one, but he just fouled it into the seats behind the third base dugout.
Before the game, he felt like Max Muncy was going to get a curveball for a strike to hit at some point against Alex Cobb tonight.
Yeah, and that's probably because Dave's looking at Max's numbers and this new run.
Dave Roberts is in his 7th season as a Dodgers manager. He has a .628 win percentage, 612 wins, and 362 losses from Dave Roberts. 1-2 to Muncy in the dirt. Nice block by Bart. 2-2.
For an analytically challenged guy like myself, that's one of the new ones. What do we got?
Yeah, this is one that I've really liked since I've been in the booth. I wish I would have known a little bit more about this as a player. But you can basically look at every pitch.
17th pitch of the first coming up, and the 2-2 pitch to Max Muncy with a runner on first and Freeman with 2 outs.
So it gives you a really quick snapshot of what pitches they're damaging
In the first inning. Pitch. Swung on a missed strike through that one. The inning. Cobb has his 2nd strikeout. That's a nice start for Alex Cobb. So the bottom of the first for the Giants will be the top of the order: Slater, Flores, and Belt. Going up against Dodgers left-hander Julio Urias. Slater, Flores. course, he got musty with the splitter. His 2 strikeouts were on the splitter. Alex Cobb. So Bryce Johnson, Major League debut. Excited to see him there. Center fielder, switch hitter for the Giants. Really fast. Just Sacramento, he won the Player of the Week May 9th. Just stats. There it is. So this year it's the River Cats. Johnson batted. What are these stats?
Get ready. Our most popular battery is even more.
These are some. Never mind. But he was really good in Sacramento, Johnson.
The stronger, lasts longer. Energizer Max.
He's pulled up here.
I've never hit a home run in my life, but I've gotten close. So let's go. Let's try it out. Not leave until I get a home run. Oh, Gunnar, you're so good. You're so young and you've done so much. It's your secret. I think I just really love life.
Okay, so this season with Sacramento, Bryce Johnson.
Come on! It went over. Freaking love baseball.
This season with Sacramento, Johnson had a 283 average, 352 on base percentage, 397 slugging, 749 OPS. So 24 stolen bases. So Austin Slater has owned a job against Urias. There's a 42 on base percentage against him. The Giants lineup is Slater, Flores, Belt, Yerminator, J.D. Davis making his Giants debut, Luis Gonzalez in left field batting 6th, Joey Bart catching batting 7th, Dixon Machado at short batting 8th, and Bryce Johnson just talked about batting 9th in center field. Austin Slater fouls back the first pitch. Yeah, it was a good start for Cobb. Urias is his 20th start, 10-6 record, 2.71 ERA. Opponents batting 206 against him, 83 hits and 109 2/3 innings.
3-6 now, 10-6. He's been absolutely.
The 0-1 to Slater is foul again. 0-2.
Been really good against the Giants over the years. Something you could probably attest to personally. 4-4 with a 2.30 career ERA.
Urias is 4-4 with a 2.30 ERA against the Giants in his career. Austin Slater's had a great World July. 276 average, 5 bombs, 24 RBIs, 378 on base percentage for Slater. He'll ground this one softly over to Turner. Turner to Freeman, 1 out. So Urias' nice start. His first 12 starts, Urias had a 3-6 record, 280 ERA, 106 WHIP. Only had 2.8 runs support. 4-8 record was the Dodgers when he started. Last 8 starts, 7-0, 2.58 ERA, 0.86 WHIP. Instead of 2 runs a game when he's on the mound, is 6.4, and his team record for the Dodgers is 8-0. Because these games run support. Wilmer Flores takes high and inside, 1-0. Flores, Giants RBI leader. He has a total of 56. He has a 252 batting average, 16 home runs, 332 on base percentage.
They do have pretty good numbers against left-handed starters this year.
Flores got an inside fastball, which he loves, but he fouled it back. Dodgers defense is Goldar, Freddie Freeman at first, Gavin Lux at second, Trey Turner at short, Max Muncy at third. Left to right in the outfield is Jake Outman, Trace Thompson, Mookie Betts, the Gold Glover, Austin Barnes catching, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
21-6 is that Giants record against left-handed starting pitching. 2 of those losses have come in this series, so they were even
1-2 to Wilmer.
Before the Dodgers got to town earlier this week.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with they have a lot of good right-handed bats. The line shift, you have your Slater, Wilmer, Flores, your Mercedes has been a big part of that. Darren Ruff, one of the best, which they just traded over to the Mets at punishing left-handed pitching.
This is the 1-2 to Wilmer.
2 strikes to count to Wilmer Flores.
High fastball, foul away.
Foul into the same spot. Hey, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app to bet live on the game. Privacy website and credits rather.
The over 7.5 runs, over under 7.5. Over is minus 105, under is minus 115. This is the pregame odds. I'd probably bet on the under with Arias. The 1-2. Flores to right field. This is going to be foul.
The wind can be crazy here. Sometimes down the right field line, if you push him back fair, get back a little closer than you would think. But Wilmer Flores has been exceptional at pulling the ball. And
any methodology here?
Another 1-2 to Wilmer.
You as an outfielder in looking at
And I think he fouled it away. Did you get a piece of it? I'll say 1-2.
Flag direction doesn't give you a whole lot of sense.
the flag direction was completely off. So back when I was playing, it's changed because they got rid of the wind tunnels, but it would be blowing out every day, but it would actually be swirling and blowing in really hard. So if the flags were down, it actually played like a pretty fair ballpark.
Cast the ball and 2 strikes on Wilmer Flores.
Another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called. 2 down. Arias' first strikeout.
Wait a minute, I gotta call you back on the win.
And he takes strike 3.
First, we'll take a look at the arsenal for Julio Urias, brought to you by.
So Urias throws a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, the changeup, and then he throws a sinker. Well, he never really throws it. 4-seam fastball, opponent's home batting 180 against it. Curveball 226, changeup 235, sinker. It's only 1% of the time opponents are batting 0-0-0 against it.
Brandon Belt now with 2 quick outs.
Belt takes a big swing, but he missed it. 0-1. Belt down season, 233 average, 8 bomb, 21 RBIs. He has been very unlucky this year as well. Has Belt. And he fouls this one back 0-2.
Check out the flag and see if they can figure all that out.
What is going on here?
And the ball actually does it. This is why you see so many outfielders having a major trouble. It's bouncing off of different buildings and structures and scoreboards, and it just swirls around. And to your right, it may be going to the left, and to your left, going to the right. You gotta do a little practice.
Another windy night. It's just normal. Already 5-0 Padres. Belt strikes out swinging now in the inning. Maria's second strikeout. And Belt's down. It'll be Thompson, Lux, and Miguel Vargas in his first major league at bat coming up for the Dodgers. I'll be right back. Duck, duck, go. I heard that since I was like in 4th grade. Duck, duck, go. Chase Thompson leads off the second for the Dodgers, and he takes a sinker for a ball. And the audio's messed up again. I'll fix that in a minute. 252 average for Thompson, 4 bombs, 19 ribbies. And he swings and misses 1-1.
Whose outfield is not quite 1%. Chris Taylor
Okay.
missing piece there.
That fixes
Once
it.
he returns, the deck will again be reshuffled.
Okay.
In the interim time, you've got Thompson.
The 1-1 to Thompson.
Tonight, and James Outman, who may or may
It's
not
inside,
be
2-1. Thompson has the highest line drive percentage since June 26th. Another pitch inside, 3-1. Pitch inside.
And in front of Cobb, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1. That's ball 4 to Thompson. It's a good take. Dodgers have a leadoff base runner in the second. And that'll bring up Gavin Lux.
He doesn't call the low pitch as often as other umpires do, and then for lefties, he's got kind of a narrow strike zone, but he can extend a little bit.
Umpires today is Coy Blazer behind the plate, Dan Bellino at first, Phil Cuzzy at second, Mark Ripperger at third. So Mark Ripperger will be the umpire tomorrow.
Absolutely, and I started to stop looking at him because I kept.
Gavin Lux bats for the Dodgers here. He's been really good for him. I think like a 290 something average. See that in a minute. He takes strike 1. Cobb's in front of strike 1, and then he just falls behind after that. Lux been 298, 4 bombs, 32 ribbies.
Because of the 2 youngsters in the lineup tonight, and because Lux has had a lot better success with runners on base recently, he has risen to the number 6 spot in the order.
The 0-1 to Lux. Thompson going. No, he didn't.
Thompson, and they appeal the check swing. He didn't go, and it turns into a really easy.
I thought he just had a big lead, but he did go. So Thompson steals second. That was a ridiculous lead. Nothing Barr could have done there. That was a really good lead. The Dodgers have a runner in scoring position for free. A walk and a stolen base. It's 1-1 to count the Lux.
Turns into an RBI opportunity for Lux now. He's driven in 3 in the series. Runner at second with nobody out.
1-1. Low, 2-1.
2 balls and a strike.
And for Cobb so far, he's faced 5 batters. He has 2 strikeouts and 2 walks. So
Runners on. Lux is banged 313 with 2 bombs, and bases empty. Lux is banged only 285. Well, not only. That's still very good. With 2 home runs.
Still grinding a little bit on the check swing appeal down to third. He went back for clarification on that a pitch before. It's unusual.
maybe he thought he went and just double check it.
26 pitch going up from Cobb in the 2-1 to Gavin Lux. And Lux swings and misses 2-2.
Let's
take a look with the slow motion. It was a tweener.
That was a 50-50 check swing for the when Thompson stole second. That was 50-50.
Third base tonight. And what does Gabe Kaplan want to take a look at?
Gabe Kaplan looking at something.
He was wondering about the count, it would appear.
What? You can't challenge a check swing.
Check swing's not reviewable. I'm not sure what the holdup was for.
Yeah, maybe they thought that he said he went when he didn't go. So I guess they're all
Oh,
a little
okay.
backed up. But that's
So it's 2-2 to
makes
Lux.
the decision on what pitch you're throwing and everything. So just clarifying.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Cobb has his third strikeout. That's the first out of the second.
But there's a lot of
Cobb's third strikeout, his third with the splitter.
It's tough to believe that.
Now bring up Miguel Vargas making his major league debut. This is his first major league at bat. DHing tonight. Vargas, of course, has a 0 batting average, but at AAA he had a 291 average, 15 home runs, 72 RBIs, and a 382 on base percentage.
Told us before the game that Miguel Vargas is the best bat-to-ball skill player in the Dodgers system. One of 2 major league debuts in the game tonight. Another one on the other side by Bryce Johnson, the center fielder for the Giants.
And Vargas fouls on his first swing. He fouls it off on the third baseline.
Almost hit me in the head, but fortunately it did not here down the third base camera. Well, and to the point you just made about Miguel Vargas, I had one longtime Dodger executive tell me that he might actually be the best minor league hitter they've developed since Andrew Friedman took
Number 68 overall prospect and the 5th best prospect in Dodgers organization. Cobb looks at Thompson.
Wasn't necessarily on the roster for a major league call-up this year in camp, but the way things have worked out with a couple.
And another rookie on deck for the Dodgers, James Outman. 3-0-1. Vargas foul. Good swing.
72 RBIs, batting average of 291. And this is the near miss with JP, who bailed out of there very quickly. Very quickly.
Ciao, JP. Fiber. Now, that's some high praise of Vargas to say since 2014. You were talking about Seager, we're talking about Bellinger. There's been some prospects coming up through the Dodgers system.
0-2 to Vargas. That's a good pitch, but a good take. 1-2.
To prove that I used to be athletic, and I totally lost it. I thought.
We got a lot going on down there. We understand. Microphone, very disconcerting.
Don't be a hero. Those things ricochet. They'll get you.
2-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Miguel Vargas. Well, back to Vargas. He comes from a very distinguished baseball pedigree. His father was a Cuban League legend. He's in on a 2-2 count now.
2-2, and that one's hit to right center field, and his first hit is going to be an RBI, and it's going to bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. Wow. So his first plate appearance for Miguel Vargas is his first hit and his first RBI. And it's 1-0 LA.
Bryce Johnson didn't even have a play on this. This is probably a home run in a lot of ballparks. This is here at Oracle. That's no man's land. Triples alley.
Fan just threw it over to the Dodgers bullpen.
Giants fans, good fans. Class. Classy
But
day
that
back there.
fan didn't even put up a fight. He could have perhaps negotiated some tickets or something there. You got to get something, dude.
No, they're classy. They know Vargas. They're going to give him a baseball, but let the kid get his ball.
And Vargas now steals third without a throw. Wow.
They have something on him going home because these jumps have seemed really early. So Dave Roberts and the Dodgers have done some homework on
Another too big of a jump. That was a crazy jump again.
And by the way, that bat was stolen with a left hitter at the plate.
Yeah, when you get a jump before he starts going home.
It was 0-1 to James Outman.
1-0 for Dave Roberts and the Dodgers as the latest jewel from their development
1-1.
system has a chance to shine the same way this man did. James Outman homered on the first in his first major league plate appearance.
Outman in his major league career was 5 of 6 home run he had in his first major league plate appearance. And he swings and misses here 1-2.
Let's take you back to his big league debut on Sunday. What a coming out party was for Outman. No pun intended. A homer in his first plate appearance. Family was there. And there would be a lot more from him on that day.
You gotta imagine that feels like walking on a cloud.
Three hits, 3 RBIs.
1-2 pitch to Outman. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Fourth strikeout for Cobb in the second out of the second.
Yeah, it looks like he crosses.
Yes, that was another splitter.
Alvin's not happy about it, but
Yep, another splitter. Fourth strikeout with the splitter. Now bring up Austin Barnes.
Those people hanging up the K signs are busy already tonight. 4 for Alex Cobb.
They were busy on his last start as well.
That's in the dirt. 1-0.
Strikeouts for him against the Cubs on Friday. 4 early ones tonight. And now it's Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes batting 174 this year. Backup catcher for the Dodgers. 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. And a 305 on base percentage.
Pedigreed prospects here between James Outman and Miguel Vargas.
The 1-0. Barnes fouls it back.
Outman was a 7th-rounder out of Sacramento State who Dave Roberts told us has had to work to refine his swing. A guy for whom baseball didn't come easily. Whereas Miguel Vargas, on the other hand, kind of fell off a baseball tree with his dad's background in Cuba, and he is a natural-born hitter. But both are having success
Fouled,
with the
1 and 2.
Dodgers currently.
Yeah, and I thought that was interesting because you wouldn't know it if you didn't follow Outman throughout his minor league journey. In 2018, he made a swing change, but he was an athlete that turned into a baseball player. And whatever that swing change
Top
was,
prospects in the Dodgers is Diogo Cartaya, number 1. Bobby Miller, I've heard of him, 2nd. Michael Busch, 3rd. Andy Page is 4th. Miguel Vargas, 5th. And Ryan Pepio, he made his debut as well this year. 6th Dodger prospect. And Barnes strikes out. Cobb has his 5th strikeout and only 6 outs. And it's 1-0 Dodgers, though, after 2. It'll be the Yerminator, J.D. Davis, and Luis Gonzalez coming up for the bottom of the second for the Giants. I'll be right back.
In San Francisco, where they arrive at Oracle Park by car, by train, by ferry, by tugboat,
by scooter.
by scooter if you're a former right fielder for the Giants, like my partner tonight. The tributes to
Yuri Mercedes, first pitch on the ground to Turner. 1-0.
Baseball certainly presided over many a Giants-Dodgers game. And a first pitch out for Julio Urias as he retires near me Mercedes. 4 up, 4 down against Julio.
I'll bring up J.D. Davis in his first ever Giants game. Oh, first game as a Giant.
This one coming right out of that body of work. 5-1 or 5-0 rather. The 1.26 ERA.
J.D. Davis this season with the Mets, 238 average, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs. Giants got J.D. Davis for Darren Ruff and prospects, so good job at return. First pitch to Davis is low. Davis grew up a Dodger fan. Giants got prospect-wise Thomas Lepucki, Carson Seymour, and Nick Zwack.
No pun intended to send Darren Ruff to the Mets because he was a pretty good clubhouse guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
1-0 pitch to Davis.
Without puns intended, you're killing it.
Davis swings and misses.
Outman really got it out of here. It was rough passing away rough, but Ruff was just one of the nicest humans you'll ever play with, and just a good family guy, good teammate. There's not a bad bone in his body, but they get an extraordinarily talented young third baseman that has a little
The 1-1.
defensive utility, as Kepler was saying, and a chance to be kind of an everyday guy potentially.
Davis goes to right and it's foul.
J.D. Davis's slash line may have been with the Mets because I guess the appearance was that he had regressed a little bit. A lot of hard hit balls and a lot of what you players refer to as hitting into bad luck.
Yeah,
Brandon Drury hit a home run in his first Padres at bat.
Hit the ball hard. Have a good at bat. Good
Josh
pitch,
Bell
take a good
walked.
swing. He's in the top 3 if you get rid of the 100 plate appearances or 100 at bats. It's Jordan Alvarez.
1-2 pitch to Davis.
And then it's J.D. Davis.
In terms of
And he grounds it softly to third, Muncy, and he got him. 2 down.
Yeah, as JP reported before the game, neither team went crazy with the big splash at the deadline. As you take a look at some nice work by Max Muncy, who's admirably filling in for Justin Turner while he's on the IL with an abdominal strain. Max also checks that versatility box.
Yeah, he does. He's been
Coming Luis Gonzalez, lefty.
second base, now third base. This guy, you got to get his bat in the lineup and grinds it out on defense.
There's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. Now he's hit safely in 4 straight.
First pitch to Gonzalez is in there for a strike.
The big splash getting back to the trade deadline yesterday was south of here in San Diego, where all 3 of those new Padres acquisitions are in the lineup against Colorado tonight. Juan Soto has walked.
0-1.
Bell has
Swinging a miss, 0-2.
and Brandon Drury has hit a grand slam in his first.
Oh my gosh. So Soto walked, Bell walked, and then Drury hit a grand slam.
And I think Brandon Drury is a very sneaky trade acquisition that could be.
So that's what happened with the Padres. Drury hit a grand slam in his first Padres at bat.
Just a solid hitter. He got a lot of everyday playing time because India got hurt early and just put up
0-2.
numbers. And
Fouled away.
really cool that he started his Padres.
Giants' big trade deadline was J.D. Davis. Yeah.
You saw the NL West Hankook standings a moment ago, and it is a big war chest of wins that the Dodgers have banked over teams like the Giants and the Padres. Last year at this time, the NL West race was a lot tighter. The Giants were kind of the surprise.
0-2 to Gonzalez.
And we're out to a 107-win season.
Is fouled back.
Still 0-2 on the
Cal State 0-2.
And Luis Gonzalez has been a real bright spot to this Giants season. Just one of those old school type hitters. He's got bat to ball skills. He doesn't swing at a lot of bat pitches, and he drives the ball the other way. Not the big power slug, but he does have 4 home runs as well. He can clip you.
Batting with 2 out, and the base is empty.
Another 0-2.
Down from Urias to start his night.
Check swing. That was an ugly swing and a bad pitch. And now in the inning. 3rd strikeout for Urias.
On to the 3rd inning.
Mookie Betts, Trey Turner, Freddie Freeman. Coming up for the Dodgers in the top half of the 3rd.
My family couldn't understand why I wouldn't take the first job that came along. But I'm not going to settle. I know what I'm worth. Meet Google Pixel 6a.
Drury to left field. Connor Joe going back. Brandon Drury now plays. He slammed Diego.
Fix your photos.
Brandon Drury, in his first debut in a Padres uniform, it's a grand slam.
Last up to 72 hours with extreme battery saver. It's all you want.
Soto looks so ugly in a Padre uniform.
Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a.
The best things in summer are unofficial.
So Soto walked, Machado doubled, Bell walked. Cronenworth got hit by a pitch. Drury hit a grand slam.
The official beer of everything unofficial.
What's your favorite part of a Kit Kat bar? The chocolate?
Nope. The inside.
The wafers?
No, the stuff in between the wafers.
Ah, the in-between stuff.
Have a good. Have a Kit Kat. The magic is playing to stay at the Disney Resort Hotel. Real surrounded by the world's most magical celebration. You soar to adventures with extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day. Start planning today.
From head to buy every tool, Dan?
Honest question.
Do you know what this does to making the most of his gym membership, Dan?
I'm here for moral support. You're doing great, Tammy.
Earn cash back that automatically adjusts to where your spending is trending with the City Custom Cash Card.
With division races heating up and extra wild cards in play, don't miss a moment of the action on MLB Network, featuring all-star rosters and matchups with an eye toward October. Here's what's on the lineup card Thursday on MLB Network.
Into the Mookie Wilson.
Little roller up along first. Behind the man. It gets to a Butler.
Then Scully.
Well, just one of the many, many memorable calls and moments that Vince Scully presided over Game 6 of the '86 World Series as we welcome you back to San Francisco. And for me, Hunter, thinking about that moment, listening to it as many times as we have as fans, it was one of the rare times that you ever heard the New York in Vince Scully's case. Little roller behind the bag. It was the only time he got a sense of his New York roots, which I thought was amazing.
Mookie Betts leads off.
Will be missed forever.
Takes a curveball for a strike.
Scully will continue looking back at his career tonight as we look forward to the Giants and Dodgers and strike one on a curveball to Mookie Betts. That is how Alex Cobb has stolen a lot.
0-1
First pitch strike.
inside.
Change back
1-1 the Betts.
And it's 1-1. 5 strikeouts for Alex Cobb so far tonight. 4 of the 5 have come on his split finger changeup, a pitch that he used to call the thing.
The 1-1.
When he was a Tampa Bay.
Betts grounds and foul.
I don't think he refers to the thing as much as he used to because Alex is older and is, I think, grateful just to be out there every 5 days at the age of 34. But yeah, he used to name one of his pitches the thing.
Well, he's got the thing going.
Cobb named his splitter the thing.
He's working for strikeouts. He's got 7 of 10 first pitch strikes, and right there we finally saw the first pitch curveball get me over to Mookie. Maybe he was waiting for the second time through the lineup to mix that in.
First pitch strikes is 7 out of 10 batters for Cobb. This year, this game, not this year. He just missed 2-2.
Top of the order, Betts, Turner, and Freeman here for the Dodgers. This is their gauntlet. Toughest part of their
Betts, 2-2 to Betts is grounded foul down the left field line.
Yeah, Mookie wasn't fooled by that. The splitter was up a little bit. Just missed the double. Be interesting to see what.
That was the 45th. That was the 45th pitch from Cobb. The 2-2. And Betts grounds this one to Dixon Machado. 1 out.
Snuck the curveball in on him a little bit slower than the splitty and gets him out front. Nice pitch.
Hey, tomorrow on MLB Network's Thursday doubleheader. First, you get the Brewers and Pirates, and then it's the Dodgers and Giants wrapping up this series at 3:30 Eastern. MLB Network's Thursday doubleheader starts at 12:30 Eastern, presented by Corona Premier.
Coming up, Trey Turner.
There's Trey Turner now with 1 gun.
First pitch to Turner. There's a swing and a miss on the curveball.
Increasingly rare combination of player that leads his team in RBIs and stolen bases.
Trey Turner has 76 RBIs. He leads the Dodgers. He grounds this one softly. Davis has to hurry, and he got him. 2 down. Even a routine grounder can be stressful.
Right there, nice
So Trey Turner running.
JD Davis looking solid over there at third base. A lot of strikeouts is a high pitch count here in the third inning. He's already at 48 pitches, so that was a big hitter for Cobb right there.
2 quick outs for him now for Freddie Freeman.
Now I'm bringing Freddie Freeman. He's good to face him with nobody on base.
I mean, I can't think of a better top of the order than that of the Dodgers.
That's fouled. Freeman on opposite field there, but he fouled it off.
Back to back. And all 3 of them are in the MVP conversation this year. I mean, they come at you with big time firepower right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's definitely 3.
Dodgers have the Vin plaques on their jerseys.
Also
Vin
in the
Scully.
West, now they get Tatis, Juan Soto, and Machado. Quite a bit of firepower in the NL West, and the Giants haven't completely. They're not out of it just yet. They're still, they don't have the offensive stuff, but they got the pitching.
Giants are closer to last place than first place in the NL West. Takes outside of 101.
I think that Dodgers fans, because there's such a surplus of talent, and they're really spoiled by the riches of the roster. The expectation was that Juan Soto would end up in LA. Remember the chance during the All-Star game the Dodgers
1 and 2.
Yeah, he goes to the Padres to the chagrin of Dodger Nation and had to deal with him 19 times a year as an adversary now.
1-2 to Freeman. And he grounds this one. The belt bobbles, flips to Cobb, and now in the inning. Cobb steps on first, and it's 1-2-3 third for Alex Cobb. Bottom of the order for the Giants, looking for their first hit. Joey Bart, Dixon Machado, and Bryce Johnson making his major league debut. I'll be right back. Joey Bart leads off. He had a 2-run home run last night to get the Giants within 1, but then that's it. First pitch to Bart. Bart takes a strike. 191 average for Bart. 8 home runs, 16 RBIs.
3 strikeouts, 3 groundouts. And Joe Bart, since being recalled, the 741 OPS, he's hit 4 homers, so been swinging the bat much better since the late call-up.
Yeah, nobody in the organization has given up on Mark, that's for sure. The heir apparent to the huge mantle left behind.
Yeah, won the Bart.
Retired. Bart has been one of the top prospects, not only
Bart lines that one to Muncy. Hard hit, nice swing, but Muncy was right there. Nice baseball. And I'll bring up Dixon Machado. First pitch to Machado is a very, very off balance check swing, which he did swing. 0-1. The 0-1. Machado fouls it back. Machado's 2 for 9 with the Giants. That's another big trade for the Giants. 0-2. Outside, ball 1. Was that the first ball from Marius?
He's coming back as well. It's gonna be a magical late season. Padres will get out last on.
1-2. Machado, did he get the piece of that? He did. Cal say 1-2. One, 2. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Fourth strikeout for Reyes. Bryce Johnson, first Major League at bat, making his debut. He had 283 in AAA with 5 home runs. First pitch to Bryce Johnson. He's really fast. I know that. And he takes inside. Good take. The 1-0. Fouled back. 1-1. One, 1. Swing and miss. 1-2. One, 2 to Johnson is a good take. 2-2. The 2-2 and 3-2. Good first step back and some pitches out of release. He's really has not a to work hard. Only 35 pitches to 2 outs in the third. 3-2. Swing and a miss, inning over. Urias has his 5th strikeout, and that's Bryce Johnson's first step bat, a strikeout. 3 perfect innings. Urias is showing a perfect game, everybody. Max Muncy, Trace Thompson, Gavin Lux coming up.
Pictures tonight in San Francisco. It's the old Mark Twain line. The coldest winter I've ever been a part of is the summer in San Francisco. That's the one.
There's a seagull on the glove in left field. Muncy leads off the 4th, and he takes the ball. Muncy struck out in the 1st. The 1-0. And he takes a strike. 1-1.
And Muncy with 60 base on balls this season, second most in the MLB, 2 runs. So there you go. And for once, so many of those are intentional.
Muncy in the air to right, and that's going to be a base hit. Kind of Slater. And it's a leadoff single.
We talked about this with Dave Roberts before the game on the fact that he is so tough to pitch to, if only because he tackles and usually gets to 4, 5, 6, 7 pitches in a plate appearance before doing his damage. He is one of the most selective hitters in the game. And I think there's a extended value to hitters that can do something like that because it's a compound interest. The more pitches you can work up with pitchers, it makes it a little better for the hitters behind you. So
I bring up Trace Thompson with the runner on. He worked the walk his first time up, and he takes on the side.
It's almost like he set up and was expecting a way, like he walked closer to the plate before that pitch. So he moved before he swung. That's pretty impressive. Ichiro style. You see some really smart hitters do it.
1-0. That's low, 2-0.
It's like if I think he's coming away, And now it's a change. So he obviously got the split finger. He got the pitch he wanted it where he wanted it. So if you're cheating away, why not just get a little closer, make it get a little tighter to you?
Thompson walks to the base. He scored that second inning run in front of the Vargas double that we just
3 on the Thompson now.
Three balls and no strikes. Hard to imagine an ERA of 2.64 since June 17th, as is the case with Cobb, but winless in 8 starts.
That's in the dirt, 4-0. 4-pitch walk to Thompson, first and second, nobody out for the Dodgers. And now bring up Gavin Lux.
Obviously, no run support and some tough defense as well. I think his expected ERA is a lot higher than where it is as well. So he's been pitching great. Just had some tough luck so far.
Gabe Kapler, third season in Giants manager, 187, 139, 570 for our win percentage.
This year, and then variety of circumstances, things have been better. Here's Gavin Lux now.
Gavin Lux, 297 average, 4 bombs. He struck out in the second. Lux bounces one back to Cobb. Cobb's in to look at third, throw to first, and it's an unproductive out, and it's a productive out for Lux, second and third. Why not?
A little bit upset about something. I mean, J.D. Davis, the shift might have been a little bit too far away from third base right here. Cobb probably didn't realize that. He probably should have turned and thrown to second, but nothing you can do about that. He gets the out.
Now bring up Miguel Vargas, batting 1,000.
Works out for the Dodgers as a sacrifice point.
And the Giants are putting the infield in.
Also with a 3,000 OPS.
And by the way, his first at bat, home run 17 ballparks, including Dodger Stadium. Third, 6 off the bat.
All right, so no cheapy.
First pitch to Vargas is splitter low, 1-0.
We talked about his dad, that is Miguel Vargas' dad was being a Cuban baseball a little bit more on that background. That he is here in the ballpark. There he is, the left-hand side of your screen. Lasalo and his mother Yvonne is there in prayer. On the right-hand side of the screen, Alejandro, their son, is in the middle. What a great baseball family. They moved up this morning, man. In their home.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Members of the family made the journey from Miami to SFO for this game, and as you mentioned, Lasalo, twice an Olympian for the Cuban national team. He told me moments ago that what his son learned from him, letting the ball travel, hitting it to right center field, was a thing.
Boy, exactly. That's perfect application of the philosophy earlier today. Kid's 22 years old, and again, Dave Roberts has called Miguel Vargas the best pure hitter in their order.
The 1-1 to Vargas. And time is called.
J.D. Martinez, the stance and the way he's holding the bat. I know there's a whole other school that's out there, but just see, do you see a little bit of that?
I do. That's a really good call.
The 1-1.
22 years, if that's the case. He can play some of that.
That's outside. 2-1. It's a good pitch. Vargas was born in Havana, Cuba. And he rips this one. The third. Davis goes home, and the throw is not in time as Muncy scores, and Vargas has another RBI, and it's 2-0. I thought Muncy was gonna be out there. It's a nice slot. That was a nice play there by Davis. That was close. It's a great throw by Davis. He may have got him. He was safe, yeah. So it's 2-0 Dodgers. I'll bring up Jake Outman. James Outman. And he takes a strike. Outman struck out in the second. Swing and a miss on 2. Outman fouls it away. I'm BB fan. What's going on? Oh, 2 to Outman. And he strikes out, swinging 2 down. And that is the 6th strikeout for God. Great splitter there. Strikeout number 6. Coming Boston Barnes. And he pops up the first pitch. Belt is there. That in the inning. Another RBI for Vargas, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. He has both runs for the Dodgers. Slater for his Belt, top of the order.
first perfect game that Sandy Koufax threw back
right.
in September of 1965, and one of Vin Scully's most cherished moments. Visiting with him about that call in that game on a number of occasions. He'd be the first.
Austin Slater leads off. The count's 1-0 to him.
The Cubs, the opposing starter, was just as good as Sandy on that night. And in his own inimitable fashion, Vin Scully never inserted himself into that narrative. As Julio Urias goes back to work for the top of the order, we continue looking back at the career and celebrating the life of Vin Scully.
Lesbian strippers were really
cool.
cool. 101 to Slater.
People listen to that no-hitter call, that perfect game call is so appropriate because Vin never believed, Hunter, in the old superstitions of not saying.
The 1-1 pitch to Slater.
Right? He was not,
And he takes a strike. 1-2.
And he always said, look, I have to tell people that there's a no-hit bit going on. I can't buy into the superstition. They're tuning into the broadcast. They need to know. Because Vin never felt like he was a part of it. He was just telling us, the fans, what was going on.
1-2 to Slater.
That's the first time I've heard of that. And you're right. We're not only
Outside 2-2.
To the pitcher, we're telling the game as observers, and he was telling the game. And I've heard you repeat that call a few times as we've talked about.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I have no idea.
I think it's one up. If I had to pick one, that would be it, just because it's such an amazing
2-2 to Slater.
Perfect game call.
Slater fouls it back.
Mookie Wilson, game 6 of the World Series call that we showed earlier, the '86 World Series is one, but I mean, there's just too many. When a guy's on the air for 67 years,
just going over everything that he's accomplished, you're just like taken aback. It was just a long list of amazing games, and not only in baseball, he did quite a few. The catch call, which is famous here in San Francisco.
Another 2-2 to Slater.
That was another one that was pretty remarkable.
And that is in the air to right field. Betts back. He has room to make the catch. 1 down. Yeah, thank goodness it was Lesabon. This is 5 strikeouts. He's had 2 at the changeup, 2 at the fastball, 1 at the curveball.
2 changeups, 2 four-seamers, and a curveball. And his spin rate is pretty phenomenal on this fastball. And the curveball, to me, is pretty special to watch. It's not your unique curveball. I think it's more of a slurve, even though it's called a curveball, because it has that big horizontal sweep.
Put together a very different start tonight as compared to Friday against the Rockies when he got a ton of ground.
Flores grounds at the 3rd. Muncy. 2 down. 11 perfect. 11 batters. And he's not a lot of base runner. Or he is.
Google Cloud. We got the 4-seam fastball spin rate. The league average 22,000 or 2,249 RPM. He's got a 2,500 clip there. And then the curveball is the one. It shows the angle here, which is unique. So it's a little bit more over the top of the MLB average. He's got a 2913 versus 2400 average. And you can see it a little bit more sideways there on his curveball.
Boy, that is exceptional stuff. 500 RPM better than
First pitch to Belt.
2 lookouts for him now for Brandon Belt.
Check swing. He didn't check it on 1.
From the World Series years here in San Francisco, and I guess for you, an increasingly small group of
Bell struck out in the 1st.
former teammates.
Yeah, and he's been battling a lot of knee issues this year. Last year, one of the most incredible seasons he's had. Set record for home runs.
0-1 is a high fastball taken 1-1.
When he's healthy, he's as good as anyone. It's him and Max Muncy were the 2 guys for the Giants and the Dodgers that were really just having that crazy year. 30-plus home runs for Max Muncy. I think he had 36-ish last year.
Belt's career, he has 175 home runs. Career 263 batter. In his career, 582 RBIs. He did check his swing 2-1.
The Giants, as you know better than anybody, have had a hard time finding left-handed power hitters here. And just one glance at the enormous right field that you used to play kind of tells you why homers are hard to come by for left-handed hitters in this park.
Which is what makes what Barry Bonds did so much more incredible. And you just
2 on the Belt. And Belt lines that one to right field. That is a fair ball. Giants have their first hit and first base runner. It's going to be Brandon Belt. 2-out double. And with Betts throwing, you never know. That was a great throw, but Belt beat it out. 2-out double for the Giants.
You know he's battling this knee thing, and probably not the most comfortable there. Looks like he's going to be all right. But gets a fastball down the middle. He's got those quick hands still. Keeps it there.
It's a beautiful swing there. There's a mistake there from Reyes. Fastball right down the middle.
Right here. But the slide into the bag. I know he's battling through that tough knee, so hopefully he's all right.
I'll bring up Yuri Mercedes. First pitch to Mercedes is foul.
And as we take a look at Belt once again coming out of the box.
And don't ever tell Belt I told you this, but he's actually, when his knee is good, he's sneaky fast. You never let him know that I told you that, but he's got some speed. But the knee thing has really been tough on him the last couple of years. But back in the day, he had some spring in those legs.
Oh, on the Urinator. The Urinator. And he swings and misses on a high fastball, 0-2.
I do want to get your thoughts on playing right field here.
See, he's grounded on the first pitch he saw in the second.
No human has logged in more games or innings as a right fielder in this ballpark than Hunter Pence, and I do want to tap into you on that because it's such a unique.
0-2 to Urinator. Is on the ground. Freeman throws for Reyes, inning over. Giants waste a leadoff double. I mean, a 2-out double, not a leadoff. And for the Dodgers, it's going to be Betts, Turner, Freeman, top of the order.
When we get there, Betts, Turner, and Freeman with Los Angeles up by 2. Brought to you by Mother's High Performance Car Care, formulated for fanatics. And sponsored in part by Smirnoff, How to Summer, Grown Up Edition. And by Adobe, the official creativity partner of Major League Baseball. Express your fandom with Adobe Creative Cloud Services. Back with Hunter Pence and JP Morosi, Matt Vasgersian in San Francisco.
Alex Cobb looking to keep it up. He's been good. He's retired pretty much everyone he's faced besides Miguel Vargas. And Mookie Betts leads off the fifth and takes the ball.
Betts, Turner, and Freeman against Alex Cobb, who trails the Dodgers 2-0.
Okay. Best flew on grounded out. He's over 2.
RBI plate appearances from a rookie making his major league debut tonight.
2-0.
Miguel Vargas has made the 2-0 game. In fact, the official scorer has changed his second plate appearance from that of an RBI fielder's choice to an RBI single.
That's a strike.
So
2-1.
a good night has gotten even better for Vargas tonight. Alex Cobb, meanwhile, through 4 innings, has struck out 6, walked 3.
2 on the bats is grounded to third. J.D. Davis, 1 out.
Forward updates. Send it back to Tiana in the studio.
Thanks, Matt. This is your Chevrolet studio update.
Pirates walked off the Brewers. Brian Reynolds.
Newcomer's closer, so Josh Hader's gone. He gets the walk-off homer as the Pirates take the second of a 3-game series against Milwaukee, 8-7.
Oh boy, that is not what Brewers fans wanted to see. Life without Josh Hader.
Trey Turner on the first pitch grounded foul.
Trey Turner now swinging a foul ball. That race in the NL Central, Hunter, I guess, for a lot of fans, is every bit as good as the one in the NL East. Mets up by 3.5 over Atlanta. And in the Central, Milwaukee up by just a game and a half over the Cardinals.
Yeah, this second half
Yeah,
is
one.
gonna be a really
Curveball.
watch. And
Was a strike, but called a ball. 1-1.
But it's still those series with the Dodgers and the Padres and the Giants and the Padres. There's a lot of exciting things to be watching this second half.
I was not even close. That curveball, 2-1.
I think has brought so much optimism to places beyond just New York and Los Angeles.
And a wild card standings. Giants are 5 games back of the Phillies for the 3rd spot. Cardinals a half game back.
Phillies, and then St. Louis and San Francisco kind of on the outside looking in. But the Giants, for all their recent problems, are only 5 back of a wild card spot.
2-1. Swing and miss, turn away early on that splitter. 2-2.
And then really hot. The consistency has been kind of up and down in the second half. They've kind of gotten knocked down, but they've always responded. And
2-2.
so it is going to be a wild card race. That's
Grounded
for sure.
foul.
4 cities to be excited because of this expanded wild card. I think it's great for baseball, and it keeps a lot of optimism and hope and excitement throughout both leagues.
Since the break, it is
Worst record since the All-Star break. Giants had the 2nd worst record. It was 3-10. Only team they have a better record than is the Pirates, who are 2-8.
Francisco, but again, just 5 back in that wild card race.
2-2.
2 strikes to Trey Turner.
Outside, called strike. Strikeout number 7 for Cobb, and Turner's not happy, and I don't blame him. That was not a strike. 2 down.
Umpire, because Joey catches that ball absolutely perfectly. Doesn't even move his mitt, almost moves it back a little bit. And as it passes Turner, that ball is.
I'll bring in Freddie Freeman.
But comes back for a strike.
Inside 1-0.
Matt, to your point earlier, Logan Webb told me earlier today, we are 1 week away from being right back in this wild card race. But then he smiled and added, we're kind of needing that week.
Freeman on the ground to Machado.
Where we're at right now in the season.
Inning over. Another 1-2-3 inning for Alex Cobb, his 2nd straight. And Giants looking to get some runs off of Maria. So it'll be Davis, Gonzalez, Bart. Coming in for the bottom of the 2nd. The Giants need to get some runs. Help Cobb out a bit. JD Davis leads off. First pitch. That's high. I don't know. Giants only have one hit through fourth. And they trail 2-0. Pretty much because of Miguel Vargas. One up. Swing and miss 1-1. Bruce Bochy will be the manager of France. What have to say? France in the World Baseball Classic. Davis up for 1. He grounded out in the second. And his first Giants at bat. One up. 1-1 is a pop up. So his short turner and Lux in center field actually will make the catch. 1 down. Luis Gonzalez swings and misses 1-1. 0-1. Oh, on the Gonzalez. He has a bunt. He gets it down. Arias right there. Yeah. Loving of Joey Bart. Bart had a good swing in his first at bat. He lined out to Muncie. First pitch to Bart. Foul. Wow. Bart did not have a hit on anything 95 miles per hour or higher before he got called down the first time. Wow. 1-1. Bart lines at the left, and that's not the right to Muncie. That's in the left field, a base hit. That's a 2-out single for Bart, and that'll bring up Dixon Machado. Second of the night for the Giants. First pitch to Machado. Not Manny, but Dixon takes a strike. 0-1. Machado struck out in the third. Batting 200, 2 for 10 with the Giants. 0-1. Oh, and 2. 2 pitch. Ground ball to Turner though in the inning. My goodness. 2-0 Dodgers after 5. Muncy, Thompson, Lux coming up. So Max Muncy moves off the 6th. Muncy singled in the 4th and scored a run. And he takes a ball. Two and out. '84th pitch coming up from Cobb. Muncy takes strike 1. '85th pitch from Cobb. Muncy in the other right. Slater is there, 1 out. Cobb has 7 strikeouts. He has 5 with the splitter, 2 with the sinker. Coming up, Trace Thompson. Thompson on the ground, the belt. Belt flips to Cobb, who steps on the bag. A bit of a wide throw, but Cobb gets it and steps on the bag, 2 outs. Nice play there. Cobb gets it. Covering up Gavin Lux.
To our pitching
StreamYard, my goodness gracious.
But right here, they say pitchers aren't athletes. I love this from Alice.
Well, pitch to Lux, foul back.
It's a ball and a strike on Gavin Lux. You know, you wonder how much longer the canvas is for Alex Cobb tonight, who is approaching 90 pitches into the lineup a third time.
The 1-1. That's a curveball in there for a strike. 1-2.
Nobody runs a pitching staff that way. Certainly not the Giants, who love to play matchup. Who have a few relievers who are.
It's be the 90th pitch coming up from Cobb, and the 1-2 to Lux is low.
Yeah, this season high is
2-2.
pitches, and you know, but Al Scott is kind of one of those guys that's going to get around the 100 pitch mark. So they're looking. He's got 2 outs here already. Enter this 6th, and potentially come out for an out in the 7th.
There's nobody out in the Giants bullpen.
2-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Gavin Lux.
Swing and a miss. Cobb passes 8th strikeout, and now on the 6th. Johnson, Slater, Flores coming up in the bottom of the 6th, and Cobb has his 3rd straight 1-2-3 inning. Be right back. Some more bots came in. I guess they're enjoying it, the bots. Thanks for the views, bots. What's this person's name? Johnson, it's fly ball to right. Best is there. 1 out. That HD XYZ. Best adult dating site. Thank you for the view. I'll bring a Boston Slater who did have on John Arias, but today he struck out twice. Player grounded out, lined out. I thought he struck out twice, but that's a strike. The 0-1. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Good pitch, good take. One, two. Swing and a miss. Slater strikes out. 6 strikeout for Reyes, 2 down to 6. Coming up, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Strikeout ground that for Flores, 0 for 2. Foul back. Is that a play? Foul. 0-2. Flores with a bouncing ball to third. Muncy going to be a tough play. Muncy's throw pulls Freeman off the bag, and Flores is safe. For another 2 out here for the Giants, their third straight 2 out here in the inning. Well, oh my God, what am I even saying? The 2 out here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th now. That's what I'm saying. And now bring up Brandon Bell, who had one of those 2 out hits in the 4th. Frustration said what I wanted to say. First training with the Giants had a 2-out hit. Boom. Said it. I'm bringing Brandon Belt, double in the 4th, 1 for 2. Fastball down the middle, foul back. The 0-1. Swing and miss, 0-2. Uchi to Belt. Belt fouls it back. The Yerminator on deck. Jeremy Mercedes, if he gets to him this inning. Giants have not had a runner in scoring position tonight. Actually, no, they did. They had the Bell in the fourth. Never mind. Yeah, they had Bell in the fourth runner in scoring position. 0 for 1. Bell takes low. 1 and 2. One, two. Is way high. 2 and 2. Due to the belt. Belt lines one to right field, and that's a base hit in front of Betts. Flores will stop at second. And it's first and second. Giants, for the first time tonight, have 2 base runners in an inning. That'll bring up your Mercedes. So Belt's 2 for 3. He's having a nice night. Mercedes grounded out twice. First pitch to Mercedes. Outside, ball 1. Flores at second, Belt at first. The 1-out pitch to Mercedes is swung on and missed. He's given up 15 home runs. Hoping Mercedes can get the 16th home run off Urias. Oh, he wanted to at that pitch. Very high fastball swung on and missed. 1 and 2. The 1-2. A little weird swing, flare to center field. Thompson catches it. Now in the inning. Bottom of the order for the Dodgers coming up. Miguel Vargas' father. Talking about Miguel Vargas, he's up in seventh.
Days of his entire life to be able to see my son playing in the major leagues. ¿Qué piensas sobre su juego? El medio de juego.
Vargas takes low. Vargas has 2 of the 3 Dodger hits tonight. He has both RBIs. And he also stole third. The 1-0.
It's a dream for me to watch.
Swing and a miss.
I thought Lazaro in his
1-1.
La paciencia, the patience, la paciencia fue muy impresivo. ¿De dónde viene la paciencia de su hijo?
The 1-1 in the dirt. 2-1.
He says he's very impressed by his son's patience at the plate, learning for many years and working on it. And Lazaro, before our conversation, you mentioned one of the best text messages you received
2-1.
from your longtime teammate on the Cuban national team,
3-1.
Gurriel Sr. El mensaje de Lourdes Gurriel Sr. The message, Matt, was gran felicidades. He said a great congratulations message. ¿Cómo describe la relación de su familia y la familia de Gurriel? Of course, 2 sons in the major leagues now for Lourdes.
Somos grandes amigos en el personal, jugamos muchos años juntos. Sus hijos jugaron para mí cuando yo dirigí industriales y conocemos a ese muchacho desde niño, desde que éramos un muchacho pequeño.
3-1. Vargas on the ground, and this is going to be the first time he's retired tonight. 1 down.
Lazaro said it's a great relationship they've had for so many years. They were actually teammates, Matt, with the Industriales in Havana for 10 years, so a very, very close relationship. And a final one for you, just the emotion that you left Cuba in 2015, the journey from then to now. How do you ¿Cómo describe la jornada de su familia desde 2015, cuando salieron la isla de Cuba para seguir este sueño de su
First pitch to Outman is high.
Camino como todo inmigrante, viviendo en un país que no es tuyo. Tuvimos que vivir 2 años en Bahamas, después vinimos de Estados Unidos y trabajando duro para que pudiera tener este sueño que hoy estamos viendo cumplido. Y estamos
Swing and miss, 1-1.
Pero muy contentos, le damos gracias a Dios por darnos este fruto de sacrificio se está viviendo ahí ahora. Miguel cumpliendo su sueño y él que se ha sacrificado tanto, que ha trabajado tan duro.
Outman on the ground, base hit to right. It's a 1-out single for the Dodgers rookie, Jake Outman.
That has come with many immigrants to come here and pursue the dream, and now to be able to enjoy this night, the realization of the dream that he pursued, Matt, is as he says, he thanks God for this blessing of the night to be able to watch the dream unfold here in San Francisco. Lazaro, gran felicidades a su familia. Es un gran placer para hablar con usted en una noche como esta. Gracias.
Gracias a usted. Para mí ha sido un gran placer que usted me haya
That's going to be for Alex Cobb. He was good, 6 1/3, 2 runs off the same batter, and Dom Leone is coming in.
Most people will probably know that Geico could save them money on car insurance, right? You see, the
Dom Leone and Austin Barnes do it for the Dodgers here. Alex Cobb was great. 6 1/3 is final line. 6 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 were earned, 8 strikeouts, and only 3 walks. He is responsible for Jake Allman at first. First pitch to Austin Barnes. That's a side one now. Leone, this is 41st appearance, 3-3 record, 3.96 ERA, 2.69 average, 36 1/3 innings. In those innings, 39 hits, 38 strikeouts, 14 walks, a 1.46 walks hits innings pitched. Whip. 1-0. Barnes. That's a hit and run and a base hit to right center field. Alvin will stop at third. And it's first and third. 1 out, and the ball gets away, but Leone was there to cut it off. That was a hit and run in 2022? Wow. Ball almost hit Outman.
Because if that did hit him, he's out. But I don't think they're going to look at it.
Yeah, I don't think they're, Gabe Kapler just wanted to confirm with the home plate umpire, Corey Glazer, that ball missed him. We'll slow it down for you.
Did it hit? I don't think it hit him, but.
And this is good by Outman to look in. If it didn't, maybe this did get him. Yeah.
No, it didn't hit him.
Yeah. Not a bad kind of faux grievance for the Giants. Why not? Why not roll the dice on that? Infield's in for San Francisco again.
Having a Mookie Betts. First pitch to Betts. In the dirt, blocked by Bart. 1-0.
One thing about Leo, though, is he's tops in the league in swing and miss percentage. So he does have the swing and miss stuff. He's had some trouble lately with the command, but once he gets that down, the stuff plays, as they say, Matt.
Betts has been quiet tonight. 0 for 3. You got Turner next and then Freeman in the hold. Again, the toughest part of the Dodger lineup seems to always have a chance with runners on base.
The 1-0 to Betts.
Leone finally ready to pitch and set the 1-0.
Betts to right field. Slater back. He will make the catch. Tagging is Alvin. Slater's going to throw to the cutoff man. And 3-0 Dodgers.
Right here, just good execution by Mookie. Earlier in the season, he was hitting well. Not as well for Mookie. And his swing was a little bit off. If you ask me, he was pulling off a little bit. But right now, his swing is dialed in. Right here, he takes what's given to him and gets the job done.
So we're running now with 2 gone and a man aboard.
And now bring up Trey Turner. Turner struck out looking in the 5th.
The 2-time All-Star E2 has been quiet tonight.
First pitch. Swung on a miss. 0-1.
Perhaps running out of chances to convert on his 20-game hitting streak. And as Hunter mentioned earlier, his second such streak of the season.
0-1.
You know, there is
He checked the swing. 1-1. Turner has a 20-game hitting streak on the line. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Could be his last at bat.
He's 29 for 88 during this stretch. 6 homers, 17 runs batted in.
No shift on.
Yeah, that's impressive 20-game hit streaks. And hit streaks, Matt, are my favorite thing in all of baseball.
Swing and a miss. Actually, no, it's foul, so Betts will have to. Barnes will have to go back to first.
Go try to beat the streak. Go try to guess who's going to get a hit. See how far you can get.
Trey Turner is the first player with 2 20-game hitting streaks in a single season since Ichiro. Ichiro in
When you get
2001.
straight Turner every day, you have a good chance.
You would have clicked for about 3 straight weeks, twice during the season. Yeah, he too. We said this
1-2.
earlier. Trey Turner has hit his way into the MVP conversation.
Turner fouls it back.
We asked Dave Roberts about his MVP candidacy because Paul Goldschmidt has been kind of a chalk in this conversation for a while, but it's still wide open. And we said, Dave, make a case for Turner if you had to for MVP. He said, well, the offense speaks for itself, but you're getting a guy who plays a premium position defensively. He's a shortstop. He's involved in just about everything, quarterbacking the infield. And he's been
1-2.
excellent defensively this year.
Barnes going, swing and a miss, strike 3. Okay, well, it was a strikeout, so the strong base does not matter. And it's 3-0 Dodgers after 6.5. Be right back.
Dodgers.
3-0 Dodgers going to the bottom of 7. J.D. Davis leads off.
Los Angeles looks to do it to the Giants yet again. This has been a rivalry that Los Angeles has dominated this year.
First pitch to J.D. Davis.
The Giants have lost 10 out of 13 since the break. 6 of those losses to the Dodgers. 9 outs left to try to catch up tonight. They'll start with J.D.
Davis foul.
In the bottom of the 7th. Davis, Gonzalez, and Hart. As Julio Urias continues tonight, why not? A reasonable pitch count.
Davis 0 for 2. Ground on popped out.
Multiple base runners aboard against him once tonight. And has been in more or less command of every moment.
Yeah, he's faced 22 batters and only thrown 16 balls to 63 strikes.
0-1.
Been pretty outstanding.
Foul back.
In front of Davis, 0-2.
It's good if you like it. Something we say.
Good if you like it.
It's good if you like it. 16 balls to 22 batters faced. It's good if you like good stuff.
If you're into that kind of thing. Urias has struck out 6 tonight. He has not
The 0-2.
walked the batter.
Outside 1-2.
Ball and 2 strikes. We're talking about his good numbers against the Giants in general, and they're even better when he pitches in this ballpark. Talking about almost 50 innings here with a K/9 ratio of more than 11.
1-2. In the dirt, 2-2.
Missed number 7 tonight. That one in the dirt. 2-2. 2-2 is the count to Davis now.
Alex Young warming up in the Giants pen.
One of the Giants left-handers, Alex Young, is up in the bullpen for Gabe Kapler.
Two.
So from 0-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes on J.D. Davis.
Swinging a foul.
Been so good against the Giants. It was kind of hard to imagine the loss he took to San Francisco back on June 12th. It was his last defeat, by the way. 7-0 since that loss that came with the Giants' hands a little over a month ago.
Well, if the Giants are going to get back in this game, it starts with an at-bat like this that J.D. Davis is having.
2-2 Davis.
Here, getting on base to lead off an inning.
Got a piece of that one. I'll say it 2-2.
So he's thrown Davis a little bit of everything here.
Urias' last 5 starts against the Giants. He's 4-1, 1.26 ERA, and 28 2/3 innings. Only 3 walks. Wow. In 5 starts and 32 strikeouts and a .8 whip.
Davis giving him a pretty good battle here.
First pitch, 2-2 to Davis. He grounds it, ends up base hit. J.D. Davis to left field. J.D. Davis has his first hit as a Giant. So Giants have, for the first time tonight, have a leadoff base runner.
To get going in late in the game like this, Urias has just been cruising, and to battle out a 7-8 pitch at bat and get a knock to lead off the inning, that's critical and a great way to get his Giants journey off to a good start. 3 of the last 4 Giants actually have hits now. And by the way, J.D.
Luis Gonzalez.
2019.
There's some pop there.
There's some pop.
Yeah. Who won the ball?
First hit as a Giant.
That's right. Let's get that authenticated. There's the authenticator himself. Yes, sir. Boy, those dudes are stone cold serious. Really? Have you ever visited with an authenticator?
I've visited with him several times. He's always cheerful. He's always having a good time, but they don't mess around with him.
Gonzalez fouls it back. 0-1.
There's a lot of those guys come from either military or law enforcement backgrounds. You know, you're not going to get no tomfoolery with that walk of life. They're going to authenticate.
Gonzalez struck out and grounded. He's over 2. Giants have not had a walk today.
Davis, the runner up first after the lead.
The 0-1. Gonzalez fouls it down the left field line. 0-2.
Gonzalez has been very good in an admittedly short sample size with runners in scoring position. He does not have such an opportunity here with Davis at first.
0-2.
0-2.
A little soft grounder. That's going to be a tough play, and everybody's safe as Turner dropped it. And it's first and second, nobody out. I mean, Lux dropped it there.
It'll be interesting to see right here. I think they got to score this and hit. This is just throw a grenade in the right spot.
He got jammed. Soft grounder. Gonzalez too quick. Lux had to. Lux hurried too much. Dropped it. And it scored a base hit. That'll be Joey Bart, who's had the best swings for the Giants tonight. He just hadn't hit. He's had a hit. And he had a hard liner. That was caught.
Two strike pitches. And it counts that Urias got in front 0-2 very quickly. And now a chance for Joey Bart, who has singled in 2 tries.
Bart got his average up to 195. Or his 8 home runs in the year would be a good time for his 9th. Bart took a home run swing there, 0-1.
And Bart was trying to hit that to the Coke bottle. That was not a cheated hack. He hit the home run last night to put him within 1. And I think he had something on his mind.
BLA chance coming down. Evan Phillips warming up in the Dodger pen. 0-1. Good take. Good pitch. 1-1.
Evan Phillips is back up in the bullpen for Los Angeles. Second time he has gotten to his feet in this game.
1-1. Or did he check his swing? He didn't. 1-2.
This is where Joey's got to learn to slow down a little bit. He can.
You could have said this about any of the previous 0-2 counts. This is a
Pitches per start. Average for Urias 82. His highest pitch count in a start was 99. Tonight he has 92. This will be his 93rd pitch coming up to Joey Bart. It's a 1-2 to him. First and second, nobody out. In the dirt. 2-2. Bart looking for homer number 9 here, I think. He took 2 home run swings. Be a great time for homer number 9. Urias' career against the Giants, 2 runs allowed, or two or fewer runs allowed in his 16 of his 18 starts against the Giants. 2-2. Bart fouls it back. He got jammed there.
Yeah, right there. You never expect the slider down the middle, the curveball down the middle. And sometimes that can freeze you. Bart kind of pitch, fouled it off.
Fans back into the game, a crowd of 35,000 plus at Oracle Park.
The 2-2.
2 strikes, it remains to Joey Bart.
Bart strikes out. 1 down.
It's fouled at the plate. Looked like Barnes may have hung
It was foul. Okay, it was foul, so Bart stays alive.
Yeah, he just nicks this one.
Just got it, yep.
Austin Barnes, bless all the catchers that just take these balls off the knee and chin.
Looked like it snapped some gear off of Austin Barnes.
Yeah, he didn't even flinch. It's crazy. 16 pitches so far this inning, still not recorded an out.
That was the pitch count device.
Oh, pitch count, yeah.
Come on. 2-2 pitch to Bart.
The next 2-2 home to
Bart to left field. It's past the slide of Turner in the left. Davis will stop at third. And space is loaded. Nobody out. And Julio Urias is done. That was a weird play. Bart lined it. That was a weird play. Oh, yeah. Right in the hole between short and third. I'll bring up now. Evan Phillips will come in for the Dodgers. He came in last night in the same situation, bases low, nobody out, and he didn't let the Giants score. Giants scored nothing, so hopefully they can score 4 and take the lead with a grand slam from Dixon Machado. Evan Phillips has been really good for the Dodgers this year.
Electrified Hamburg Tire, official tire of Major League Baseball.
Welcome to Allstate, where anyone who brings their home and auto insurance saves. Isn't that right, Phil?
Sorry, I'm a little busy.
What in the world are you doing?
I'm in the metaverse, bundling my home and auto insurance.
Why don't you just do that in the real world?
Because now I can bundle in space. What's this?
I still don't get it. Save up to 25% when you bundle home and auto with Allstate. Click the call for a quote today.
At CDW, we get your team to work in different places, in different ways, and across countless different networks. So how do you get everyone on the same page? Microsoft Surface devices, orchestrated by CDW. They adapt to each user and deliver multi-layered security, so your workforce gets seamless experiences wherever they roam. For devices that fit your unique workforce, trust Microsoft Surface and IT orchestration by CDW. People do get.
No fees or minimums and no overdraft fees are another reason banking with Capital One is an even easier decision than this.
We need a clutch hit there. Jeter. Hang in there, rookie.
Yep, even easier than that. What's in your
Giants looking to score. They had the same situation last night. Now they're facing the same pitcher. Scored nothing with the bases loaded, nobody out. They need to score at least 3 to tie the game. If Dixon Machado hits a grand slam, well, Giants take the lead. Dixon Machado, not Manny Machado.
Google Cloud is the official cloud technology of Major League Baseball. Well, the vibe of this one has changed pretty significantly in the last 10 minutes or so.
Evan Phillips, 42nd appearance, 5-3 record, 1.54 ERA. Opponents batting 163 against him. In 41 innings, he's given up only 23 hits, 49 strikeouts, 11 walks, a .83 whip. Dixon Machado. And he swings and misses on one. Machado looking for his first career home run, I think. May have hit a home run. I don't know. First Giants home run. Reyes won 6. He's given up 6 hits. That's it. No walks. Oh my goodness gracious. 0-2. Machado's 2 for 11 with the Giants.
Evan Phillips is about 50% slider in his repertoire. We've
You
seen
too.
nasty ones to generate swings and misses.
Now back. Mike Yastrzemski on deck. He's going to pinch hit for Bryce Johnson.
As Hunter points out, he would bet for the rookie switch hitter Bryce Johnson. Phillips has been among the stingier Dodger relievers of late. He's given up just 1 earned run since May 26th. And that earned run came against these Giants a few weeks ago.
Deal 2.
Trying to hold Julio Urias' lead. The 0-2 home.
Machado strikes out. 1 down. Wasn't a strike, but it was close enough. Mike Yastrzemski.
And right here you can see it again, just shaving rubber off of the road.
He's going to pinch hit for Bryce Johnson.
You can't throw a better 98 after some nasty sliders.
Yastrzemski looking for a big hit here. A grand slam would be amazing. What's going on, Mr. Tenders? Welcome to the stream. Mike Pryor went out to talk to Evan Phillips.
For a quick visit with Evan Phillips.
Giants looking for that big hit that they've been looking for since the All-Star break, really. Yeah, he's batting 226. 9 bombs, 38 RBIs.
spin this year.
Inside, that's not a strike, 1-0.
Hitting just a .98 against breaking balls. Lower than that against off-speed pitches in general.
He has the bases loaded in his career is 9 for 33 with 4 doubles, 2 grand slams, and 13 strikeouts. How about me making 3 grand slams? Deep to right. Bats in to make the catch. That's going to be an unproductive out. The throw in the second, and it was a force out, and Gonzalez is out, and the inning is over. Another base running blunder from Luis Gonzalez, and that's going to end the inning. He had too big of a lead at second, and Dodgers got the force outs. Another base running mistake from Luis Gonzalez. Unbelievable. Giants had the bases loaded for 2 games in a row. They don't score in any of them. Damn pathetic team. Wow. So much for the momentum switch.
Cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occur. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor.
How this team just didn't do anything at the deadline pretty much just baffles me.
Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
It's just unbelievable.
And keep it there with Rinvoq.
Welcome to the Giants, J.D. Davis. His face looks priceless. Welcome to the Giants, J.D. Davis. That's just ridiculous. Slater goes to center. Yaz goes to right. Gonzalez to left. Same old, same old.
And Mike Yastrzemski stays in the game, taking over in right. And a new pitcher as well for San Francisco, left-hander
Alex Young, new pitcher. Giants.
28-year-old southpaw who has logged in previous big league time.
Alex Young, this is his second appearance.
And Arizona.
And Freeman is a fly ball to left. Well, Machado's in left field to make the catch. Wasn't deep.
Reminder to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and live on the game today. Sign up with promo code PLATE. Restrictions apply. See website and credits for details.
The under is, minus 115.
7.5 with the sharper action on the under. Total of 3 runs have been scored tonight. And if you played that under, you might like your chances.
First pitch to Max Muncy is in the dirt.
Muncy singled and scored back in the 4th.
2-0 to Muncy.
We talk about the Dodgers' winning streak against the Giants at 6 and counting. It's their longest single-season winning streak against San Francisco since 1980.
2-1.
Dave Roberts has done nothing but preside over postseason teams ever since getting this gig 7 years ago.
2-1. Muncy swings and misses 2-2.
Yeah, he's got some.
I think the Giants-Dodgers rivalry is my favorite.
That's one. No, Muncie got a piece of it. 2-2.
Tremendous amount of respect for both organizations, but a lot of heat and competition when we're on the field. And yeah, I'm sure the Giants fans and Giants aren't happy about this streak so far that's going on. But
The 2-2.
the Dodgers, with their consistency, has been pretty incredible.
Fly ball to right field, and that's going to be off the wall. It takes a big care on the Yastrzemski. Muncie will stop at first with a 1-out single.
It's definitely not your average.
Yeah, Luis Gonzalez has made so many mistakes on the base pass this year. It's really just annoying. Giants are allergic to swing with the bases loaded. Nobody yet. They're allergic to that.
I'm really glad that the game gave us an opportunity to circle back to what I wanted to ask you about in the second inning, which was playing right field here. Nobody, as we mentioned, has played more right field in this ballpark than you. And the dimensions out there, the different hops you get based on
Chase Thompson.
the wall or the brick, it can be a challenge, I would imagine.
Yeah, the wind's going to be different every day.
Swing and misses. 0-1.
It's on. If it's on your left, it's going to come back. So a lot of balls that appear to be foul will blow back. And a lot of balls in the gap. Back when I was there, they had the wind tunnels. It would really hold up, so it hit a steel curtain. So I loved it because it gave me a lot of chance to run down a bunch of fly balls. The ricochets, on the other hand, yes, this place is a whole nother ball game because, as you can see, there's like angles on the fence.
Pathetic.
So certain points you could ricochet to your right, to your left, and you just have to give yourself some space. If you go a little bit to the left here, cameraman, you'll see where there's this random angle right there.
1-2.
Fans.
Almost shaking that wall.
Thompson, the right field, and Yastrzemski will make the running catch. Muncie will go back to first, 2-down.
Yeah, you made a couple of pretty good catches, as we remember, in right field here. Worth into the opposite field. Pence back at the wall.
It's the Hunter Pence catching. I remember that. Well, I think that was 14. Yeah, that was 14.
What a weirdo.
How long did you spend in traction after that catch?
You know,
Yep. Mistakes have cost the Giants all year. They made too many of them. Defensively, offensively, everywhere. Just mistakes.
Surreal now to think about all that.
Well, that one in particular is like, I'll never forget that one. That's might be my most famous play in all that, and the triple hit against
1 out of Lux.
So,
outside 2-0.
Jason Worth crushed that ball. Sorry, Vogelsong. Like you did great, but that I thought was a homer. And I was like, I'm just gonna run to the fence and see what happens. And like, oh, it's right there. So it was a slow motion.
Hunter Pence with 351 games in right field in Oracle Park history. That's the most. Mike Yastrzemski, 4th. Swung and a miss. 2-1.
It's 2 balls and a strike. Lux batting with 2 out, the runner on. Dodgers on top, 3-0.
Lux struck out in the 6th. He's 0 for 3. 2-1 to him. Rounded foul. 2-2.
That series, that 2014 series, en route to a world championship that year for you, included at the time, longest postseason game in the history of the sport. Game 2 of that series, Giants Nationals in D.C.
18 innings. Pablo tied it up in the 9th. I'll never forget that. Brandon Belt hits the solo homer in the 18th. Now, Matt, remind me, which game? Did you call that whole series, or did you just call a couple of the games?
We had that whole series there.
So
2-2.
you were there for that.
It's 3-2.
And I was just up here talking about it.
What did it look like from this viewpoint when I caught that ball?
Weird.
Yeah.
Because when you were splattered against the fence,
I was kind of splattered.
like
It looks weird.
you've just been, hurled from a moving vehicle or something.
Someone sent me like the Michelangelo.
Ball 4.
tip with that catch. There's too many memes.
And ball 4 to Gavin Lux.
Yeah, I do, Matt, because I remember distinctly interviewing Bruce Bochy in the clubhouse amid the celebration after that series-clinching win, and I believe the word that Boch used to describe Hunter's catch was...
Yeah, I think the Padres, honestly. I think the Padres of this roster now is Soto, Bell. I think they can maybe take the Dodgers. The Padres. Astros, they definitely can. I think the only teams that can beat the Dodgers in the postseason are the Padres and Astros. Yeah, Astros, yeah. Astros with the pitching. The rotation has been really good, surprisingly. Even without McCullers, the rotation has been really good. And their bullpen has been really good, Astros. I think their bullpen has been like the best in all baseball, or somewhere near the best. I think if any team can beat the Dodgers, it's the Padres. But the Astros are the team that definitely can beat the Dodgers, I think. Padres are the Padres will probably end up choking somehow. Miguel Vargas is at Banny's. The count to him is 1-1.
This is the walk, and I don't know how anybody thought that was strike 3, but some of the Giants started walking off the field.
The 1-1 to Vargas. Vargas swings and misses 1-2.
Somebody, was it Bart or was it the home plate umpire?
Now this swing by Vargas, this is a huge slider from Young, and it's got a home run of break, and he was underneath it. It just kind of unique to be underneath a breaking ball, almost like he was looking for it. And it's not often that young hitters sit on breaking pitches, but look right here, you can see clip the bottom of that.
Wow, that's a great pickup.
Oh, it was a foul tip that hit Bart's mask.
Because that path is in the zone a long time, and if he connects with that, it's backspun. Very beautiful path.
That's his best ERA in baseball. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that pitching's really good in Houston. That one's on the ground foul.
Because you're not far removed from what James Outman did in his major league debut. He had 3 hits in his major league debut. The last Dodger to have 3 hits in a major league debut before James Outman did was Mike Piazza. And that was almost 11,000 days ago. But here, only a few days after Outman got 3 hits in a major league debut, Vargas has a chance to do
the 1-2. Vargas in the air to left. Well, it's a pop-up, actually. Machado and Gonzalez will make the catch, and now in the inning. Alex Sung with a nice inning. Nice 8th. It'll be the top of the order. Slater Flores Belt for the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, and the Astros rotation is even fully healthy. When the chorus comes back, damn. Be right back. The Giants got 6 outs to work with. They want to make this game competitive. Dodgers have 3 runs on 6s. Giants have no runs on 7 hits. Yenzi Almonte, new Dodger pitcher. Yenzi Almonte used to suck with the Rockies, but now he's like prime Mariano Rivera with the Dodgers. Austin Slayer leads off the 8th. Dodgers have the lowest ERA. Yeah. Slayer on the ground to Lux. 1 out. Yeah, I thought it was either Dodgers or Astros. I thought it was Astros. I think it was Astros for most of the season. But the Dodgers pitching is ridiculous as well. There's Reyes with I think no one in Dodger rotation is above a 2 ERA in their rotation. Maybe Anderson after last night because he gave a 5. He may, but I don't think anyone does. Dodger rotation. No, Anderson's 289. One with Flores comes up. Home 1. It is Memphis version. Today is the perfect example of what's gone wrong with the Giants. That's what Memphis version said. It is. This game summarizes the entire Giants season, pretty much. 0-1 the Wilmer. Inside. Yeah, hit him. 1 out base runner for the Giants. That's when Flores gets hit by the pitch. Yeah, hit the forearm. Yeah, hit him. Probably not going to matter, though, because it's probably going to be a double play. First pitch to Bell. Bell fouls it back. 0-1. The 0-1. Strike. Shift on to the right for Bell. Bell to right. It's going to be caught by Lux. Jidan. Tommy LaStella is going to pinch it. You're pinch hitting Tommy LaStella. You know your team is in a bad spot. You're pinch hitting damn Tommy LaStella.
Two staples, 2 leaders of this team, so just kind of scrambling. And last year they had a lot of injuries as well, but it just seemed like the depth, everyone that came up just kept getting it done. And right now they're still trying to put all of that together.
Well, let's face it, as we see LaStella dig in the pinch hit here, when you're the Giants into a much larger degree, when you're Arizona or Colorado, and you always have to think about the Dodgers.
I'm going to start pinch hitting from Mercedes. 246 average, 2 bombs, 11 RBIs for just 281 on base percentage. First pitch comes in the dirt.
What's crazy, man, is actually the Giants have played the Dodgers extraordinarily well up until this little bit of a streak that the Dodgers have taken off. It was pretty balanced, and the Giants just always seem to play the Dodgers
1-0. Style takes one right down the middle, 1-1.
San Francisco just 3-10 since the All-Star break, whereas the Dodgers have rolled since the beginning of July and caused the separation in the division.
Stella in the air to left. Jake Outman ends the inning. Giants have 3 more outs. Top 9 for the Dodgers. They'll be Outman, Barnes, Betts. So Junior Martin, the Giants pitcher. 5.65 ERA, 23rd appearance, 273 average over opponents running against him. 28 innings, he had up 30 hits, 26 strikeouts, 13 walks, 130 whip. 1-0. The 1-0 Outman. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. That's a strike. 1-2. Out in 1,000 play. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. 1 down. For strikeout for Marte. Austin Barnes comes up. Barnes singled in the 7th. He's on 1 for 3. That's a strike. 0-1. Deal 1. Barnes takes one outside, 1-1. Another one outside, 2-1. Two-one. Barnes is a bouncing ball right back to Marte. Marte throws the first. 2-10. Padres beating the Rockies 9-1. Just says scores. This game's boring as hell. A's beating the Angels 3-1 in the top 9. Padres beating the Rockies 9-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Of course, this 3-0 Dodgers top 9. Rays beat the Blue Jays 3-2. Phillies beat the Braves 3-1. Mariners beat the Yankees 7-3. I think they won that series. Guardians beat the D-backs 7-4. Twins beat the Tigers 4-1 as Bats fans just won the Machado. And now in the inning. Anyways, Twins beat the Tigers 4-1. Orioles beat the Rangers 6-3. Astros beat the Red Sox 6-1. Beat Davis, Gonzalez, Bart in the bottom of the 9th. White Sox beat the Royals 4-1. Mets beat the Nationals 9-5. Marlins beat the Reds 3-0. Pirates walked off the Brewers, Ryan Reynolds 8-7, and Cardinals Cubs was postponed. That's gonna be a doubleheader tomorrow. New pitcher for the Dodgers in the 9th, Craig Kimbrel, their closer. He has a 3-run lead to work with in the 9th. It is a safe situation for Kimbrel. It's been a down season, to say the least, for Kimbrel. Kimbrel's 39th appearance, he has a 3-4 record, a 4.25 ERA, 18 saves, 3 blown, 36 innings, 39 hits, 52 strikeouts, 15 walks, and a 150 whip. J.D. Davis leads off the ninth. Davis swings and misses on one. Davis singled in the seventh. His first shot is Hayes 1 for 3. The 0-1. I 101.
Is still one of the most accomplished closers in the business. He's coming off kind of an uneven month.
Davis is a fly ball to right field. Betts going back, and so is Thompson to make the catch. Welcome to Oracle Park, J.D. Davis. 1 down. That is deep triples alley. Deep triples alley there. J.D. Davis got oracled. How about Luis Gonzalez, who had that baseline mistake that cost the Giants? Maybe he did. Probably didn't. A run. Takes high. Gonzalez did have a single in the seventh. That was an infield single. The 1-0. Did I hit him? No. 2-0. Two-0 to Gonzalez. Swing and miss 2-1. Two and 1 to Gonzalez. Two one. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Chichiri Gonzalez. Down the way. The 2-2. That is strike. No, ball 3. That was strike 3, but it was a ball. Definitely was strike 3 there. Yeah. The 3-2. Ball 4. 1-out walk for Gonzalez in the 9th. Now bringing up Joey Bart. Bart is 2 for 3. He's been the only productive guy on the Giants offense. 2 singles for Bart. And he should have had another one, but it was right to Muncie. It was destroyed, but Muncy's right there. First pitch to Bart. Strike. Lamont Wade Jr. on the on-deck circle for Dixon Machado. 0-1. Bart is 3 for 4, base into left. And Wade is going to come to the plate as a tying run. So tying run coming up in late Lamont, who's been this year, but it would be huge for him to come through here. Huge. Wade this season, 172, 3 rebounds, 14 RBIs. But last year he did have light magic. This year, not so much. Hopefully that can be a sign of last year again in Wade's bat. First pitch to Wade. Inside, ball 1. Dodgers 2 of 9 with runners in scoring position. Giants 1 for 5. Giants left 7 on base. Dodgers also left 7 on base. But it is 3-0 Dodgers. 1-0 to Wade. That's inside. 2-0. If Wade hits a 3-run homer, I don't even know what I'm going to do. What the? Austin wins pinch running for Joey Bart. I don't know. That really makes a difference. Two to Wade. That's in there. 2-1. First and second, 1 out. Runner at first is Austin Wins. And runner at second, Luis Gonzalez. Lamont Wade at the plate. 2 on the Wade. That hits Wade, and the bases are loaded. And now bring up the winning run and Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Okay. Giants have bases loaded again. There's no Evan Phillips this time. Maybe they can score and walk it off. Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch to Yaz coming up. That's in there for a called strike, 0-1. Crowd back in, I guess, in the 9th. Yaz popped into a double play in the 7th. 0-1 Diaz. Another pop-up to right. Lux. 2 down. And Austin Slater is the Giants' last hope. Slater is 0 for 4. Austin Slater grand slams out of a movie. Wade wins. Gonzalez runners from first to third. Wade at first, wins at second. Gonzalez at third, and Slater takes strike 1. Bases loaded. Slater has 1 grand slam in his career. It's 10 for 30 in his career with the bases loaded. 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Giants 1 strike away. Slater strikes out, and that's the ball game. Of course, the Giants put up that false hope in the and they lose 3-0. The false hope mentality comes to the second straight night? Yeah, second straight night. The false hope comes in, and Giants lose. Giants score no runs on 8 hits. Pathetic. 3 runs, 6 hits for the Dodgers, and it's 3-0. Final. And the Dodgers have won 7 straight over the Jets. That's what happens when you don't do jack shit. And your rivals are 70 times better than you. That's what happens. Good job, ownership. This team is horrid. So Giants lose again, 3-0 final score. Dodgers win, and I'll be back. I'm probably gonna be back Sunday for next weekend series. Pirates, I think. I don't know. That's probably my next stream because I'm not gonna be around this week. So, see you guys then. Peace.